Hi, how's it going?
It's going alright, how are you?
Oh, very good. What's your name?
Angel.
Angel?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Angel. I make these videos and I put them on YouTube. Is that okay?
That's fine.
How's your day going today?
It's going alright. It's slow, but alright.
Anything happened today? Like anything you could say, something weird or anything funny or?
No, just by myself. Pretty much I'm homeless on the streets, so I've been out here for a few years.
So you've been homeless for a few years?
Mm-hmm.
Just in the city or?
Just, yeah, right in this area, pretty much.
Been in the city?
6 years.
6 years? About like being homeless, how's it working out for you?
I hate it. If I could change it, I would, but I struggle to deal with. So I mean, I'm out here. I don't have family, nothing like that. So I'm on my own. So that's what I feel. So one day I'll get better, hopefully. I've just been doing a little struggle with going through some things.
You said your family's homeless too? No,
my family they live in Washington. They have their own lives. I just kind of stay away from them.
Have you ever had to be homeless over there?
No.
Do you have like family that like if you had nowhere to go, would they take you in?
If it came down to it, yeah.
Do you have any like kids? That would,
I have 2 kids.
Are they with you or?
No.
Like the whole coronavirus and the whole shutdown and like everything that's been going on, what can you say about it?
Well, I honestly say I don't know anybody that has coronavirus, which is kind of weird. All these people are getting vaccinated or end up sick with it or something's going on with their body. I think it's all crap just to get us to look at a different way. I think there's something else they're covering up, and it's, you know, the government's giving all this money out to us for what reason? You know, like, that don't make no sense. They have all types. I don't know much about history or nothing like that, or like government stuff, but I mean, they'll just throw away that amount of money to whoever, just a random person on the streets. For me, for instance, if I had gotten it, you know, that's wasteful money. I would do better things with money instead of worried about this coronavirus. That is probably really not anything. You know, people are saying that certain things can cure it. Well, then why don't just cure it and then get it over with? Why does that have to keep making it seem like it's getting more and more rougher and rougher, and things are becoming more and more contagious? You know, we walk around with face mask on our face. You know, I'm not walking around with one right now, but sooner or later there's going to be state law. It's going to be shitty.
Have you met any homeless people that have had it?
No, I don't know. Not nobody.
Do you know any other homeless, like people that sleep in tents? And
yeah, I know a lot of people.
Do you have friends that do that?
Yeah.
Or okay, and how do they treat you?
They treat me fine.
You get along with them? Mm-hmm. Have you ever had people like lie to you and steal from you? And
I'm honestly say I'm pretty well respected out here, so I can honestly say I don't really get stuff stolen from me. I don't put myself. I have a good name, and I don't put myself in bad situations to where people think of me wrongly or think badly of me. So therefore, I don't have bad things happen to me.
Well, being a female homeless is hard.
It's very hard.
Okay, do you have people that like somebody that'll protect you?
Yeah, I have a handful of people. I mean, but like I said, I'm out here every day by myself, and
you stay in a group, like.
Well, I'm not in a group right now.
Well, I mean, like, do you have like a place that you like an area you can stay? Is it pretty much here? Or?
Yeah. I mean, I always have like peers, people that stay close by, like arm's reach at all times. But
for being homeless, like, are there other bad areas? Like maybe like Old Town? Is Old Town worse?
Absolutely. There's lots of bad areas. I mean, I'm blessed and grateful for the area I'm at right now that doesn't look like it's been trashed out and everything like that. I'm a very OCD person, so I keep myself area well clean, so that way we don't get kicked out where we stay and stay neat and organized and everything like that, so we don't become how most of the camps out here turn out to be, which is ridiculous. Dumping their trash everywhere on the sides and making us look bad on us when we're not really the ones that are doing it.
Any addictions?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
What are those?
I struggle with heroin.
Heroin?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been doing heroin?
Like 14 years.
And what's it like?
It sucks. I've gotten clean a few times, but it seems where my depression gets over me and I end up relapsing and get using it again. When
you don't have the heroin, do you feel like you need it?
Not really. Like sometimes, I mean, I've gone days without it before. It's mind over matter type situation when it comes to addiction. It's all in your head. You know, if you want to get clean, it's all in your head. If you want to get clean, you always do what you want, set your mind to. So it's just gotta have that willpower to actually take that step forward instead of take that step backwards.
Have you been trying to get clean, get off of it?
Yeah, I've had more support than with like my family and everything, but they all stay out in Washington. So like my dad's girlfriend, my stepmom comes out here and visits me here and there, but you know, I try to stay, like I said, I'm the back sheet of my family, so I try to keep them away from them so they stay on their good edge, because they're like 13 years clean and stuff, so I don't want to bring that type of...
Oh, your family did it too?
Yeah, they were back in their days.
Did you have like brothers and sisters that did it?
No, more like dad and uncle, and then their girlfriends, but my brothers and sisters were never had addiction problems.
Have you tried any other drugs?
Yeah, I've tried several other drugs before.
Meth, pretty much everything? Or?
Yeah.
Do you smoke any weed?
Yeah, every day.
When you were doing heroin or any other drugs, how much do you think you spend average a day?
A lot of stuff's given to me, believe it or not. Like, people just help me out because I do good things. Do good things for people. I help people out with, you know, they need a shirt off my back. I'll give them a shirt off my back if I got it. If I got last $10 in my pocket and they need it more than I did, I'll give that to them if they need it more than me. Then I'm always handing out.
Have you ever had people like smoking weed and they're like, here, you want some?
Oh yeah, all the time.
What do you think we have more of, strip clubs or dispensaries?
Oh, dispensaries, absolutely.
We have one like in every corner now, don't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
It used to be the strip clubs, but they're kind of like cutting back a little bit now.
Yeah.
A lot of them are shutting down now.
Yeah, the whole coronavirus is, it's ruined our whole atmosphere out here. Like, the stores shutting down, bars, there's a lot of businesses and restaurants are all shutting down. Like, people are losing their businesses. Businesses that they've had open up for years, family ran businesses. And it sucks, it's sad to see stuff like that go to waste, but...
A lot of those mom and pop shops too. The government can do something about like all the homeless that we have.
Yeah, absolutely, they can. They got all these warehouses and everything, buildings that are shut down, restaurants that are shut down, all these different little buildings that are all shut down or abandoned, or even the abandoned homes and squatting houses and stuff like that. They can set up something to where we don't have to be out here living on the streets like this. They could easily set up some type of financial, some type of, I don't know, storage unit or something like that, that people could be housed in, as long as they went by the rules and do what they're supposed to do if they want to go forward and stuff like that, and stay clean. Like, there's gotta be rules though, and everything. Like, you can't just go and treat it like a flop house or a flop spot, like how people are out here on the streets and stuff. Because people out here on the streets, I've seen and realized that none of them really care. They don't really give two shits about.
And the police, how do they treat you?
I don't get entitled with the police.
You got no problems?
I have, but I'm not gonna say nothing about them. I don't like them, but nobody.
You got no problem with the police?
I know. Right? I just keep away from them. They keep away from me. So.
Hey, the Portland police, they're pretty chill, aren't they?
For the most part, yeah. The ones I've came in count, yeah. Compared to Washington, because I'm from Washington, so before the 6 years I was living in Washington, and so compared to Washington State, like Washington police, yeah, hell yeah, they're way laid back over here. But because Washington State, Vancouver VPD are assholes, and they treat you like shit.
If there's any kids out there, like at a party, like a teenager, and they're about to try heroin or meth for the first time,
definitely not. Would not recommend that.
Something you want to say?
No, I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life giving minor any drugs. Got me messed up.
So you think they shouldn't do it?
No, hell no. Like,
Okay.
I would not want this upon any minor or anybody besides myself. Addiction, kids.
I heard a rumor that like in 2035 they said they're gonna legalize all hard drugs.
Oh wow.
And have dispensaries for just like cocaine, meth, anything you want. You think that's good, or do you support that, or?
No, not so fully. No, because they got intense drugs out there. Drugs that you don't know how much you can do. For example, I did some so-called heroin the other day, and it wasn't heroin, it was fentanyl. And fucking, I went out, and I didn't go. Me and my dude, we don't go out on just a little bit of heroin. It'd take us a lot, and we went out I went out on like 10 cents, which isn't a lot, but I could do more than that if it was just heroin. But it was that car fentanyl bullshit that out there killing people, and that's what I'm worried about. I was worried about my friends who had gotten in and everything. If I'm going out, then I know someone else that could have went out too, and it was hard enough trying to bring me back. So I'm just scared for the next person that gets entitled to the hands of that stuff.
Well, I hope everything works out for you. I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
And thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Take care.
You too.